Imagine this. Just 60 years ago, there was nothing here. Nothing but endless sand, scorching sun, and silence. No roads, no buildings, no water. And today, the city has the tallest building in the world, fancy hotels, huge shopping malls, modern airports, and every facility you can think of. How did this happen? In this video, we cover all these things, so let's start this documentary video. When Dubai was just sand before the skyline, before the lights, before the airports, Dubai was small, very small. A quiet settlement near the coast. A few houses made of coral stone and palm leaves. People survived through fishing, pearl diving, and trade. Life was slow, harsh, unpredictable. Most of the land was empty desert. No roads, no cities, no future plans. Just people trying to survive the heat. A city with no water. Here's the first impossible problem. Water. Dubai had no rivers, no lakes, almost no rainfall. Fresh water came from wells, and those wells were limited. People reused water, saved every drop, sometimes walked long distances just to get it. Building a city here felt unrealistic, because without water, nothing grows, nothing lasts. Living where nothing should survive. Temperatures crossed 45 degrees Celsius. Sandstorms were common. The land shifted constantly. Even building a simple house was a challenge. Most experts would say, this is not where cities are built. Nature clearly said no. But humans didn't stop asking, what if? The discovery that changed everything. Then came oil, not instantly, not in massive amounts at first, but enough to change decisions. Oil brought money. Money brought options. For the first time, Dubai could think beyond survival. But here's the twist. Oil wasn't the plan. It was just the opportunity, the decision not to rely on oil. This is where Dubai did something unusual. Instead of depending fully on oil, leaders asked a dangerous question. What happens when the oil runs out? So they invested elsewhere. Trade, tourism, infrastructure, connectivity. They treated oil like a ladder, not a destination. That decision changed everything. Building on a moving desert sand looks solid, but it moves. Building on it is like building on waves. Foundations sink, structures shift, cracks appear. So, engineers had to rethink everything. Buildings weren't placed on sand. They were anchored through it. Deep foundations, reinforced designs. Every tower had to fight gravity and the desert, engineering the impossible foundations. Some buildings used piles drilled dozens of meters deep. Others used massive concrete mats. Before construction, the sand itself was tested, compacted, and stabilized. Nothing was assumed, everything was calculated. This wasn't just construction, it was negotiation with nature, cooling a city in extreme heat. Now, imagine this. A city where stepping outside feels like opening an oven. Cooling wasn't luxury, it was survival. So, Dubai built one of the world's largest cooling networks. District cooling systems, smart glass, reflective materials. Even bus stops were air-conditioned, not to show off. But because without cooling, the city simply wouldn't function. Powering a metropolis from nothing. Electricity had to be built from scratch. Power plants, grids, backup systems. Lights had to stay on, always. Because one failure in the heat could shut down everything. So, redundancy became a rule. One system failed, another took over. Reliability wasn't optional. The rise of trade, ports, and global access to Dubai's location mattered. Between East and West, between Asia, Europe, and Africa. Ports were expanded, air routes multiplied. Dubai didn't just want visitors, it wanted connection. If you couldn't produce everything, you could become the place where everything passes through, designing luxury in the harshest land. Luxury in a desert sounds strange, but Dubai used contrast. The harsher the environment, the softer the experience inside. Hotels, malls, public spaces. Luxury wasn't just comfort, it was proof. Proof that limits could be bent. The people who built the city. Behind every building were people. Workers, engineers, designers, planners. Different languages, different backgrounds. A city built not by one group, but by many. Dubai became a place where millions came to build something, and in the process, built the city itself, turning vision into a global icon. At some point, Dubai stopped being just a city. It became a symbol of ambition, of risk, of speed. Projects weren't small, they were bold, sometimes controversial, but they made one thing clear. Dubai wasn't trying to copy the world. It was trying to surprise it. What could have gone wrong? Everything. Oil prices could fall, trade routes could shift, tourism could slow. Building so fast always carries risk. Debt, overexpansion, dependence on global stability. Dubai walked a thin line between vision and vulnerability, and still does. Is this miracle repeatable? So, was this inevitable? Or was it luck, timing, and decisions aligning perfectly? Can any desert city do this? Or was Dubai a rare moment in history, where geography, leadership, and global trade met at the right time? Maybe the real lesson isn't about buildings. Maybe it's about asking the right questions before resources disappear. Because Dubai wasn't built by sand, it was built by choices. And maybe that's the most interesting part. Not what Dubai is, but what it chose to become. If you love this curious documentary and want more documentary stories on more topics, then like this video, share with your friends, and make sure to subscribe to Fero. Thanks for watching.